For those who don't know, I live in this racing city. You can only earn money and also better cars if you win races. But obviously, there's a problem. I literally have the worst car of all. I've never managed to win a race in my life because I'm really bad. But there's a good side to this. Since I'm the worst player of all, I can race against the best players and again, lose nothing. After all, I have nothing to lose. So this way, I end up training to one day become a better person. So I got here and I want to race against the owner of this house. But guys, he just showed up here. He said, again you're going to race, but you only lose. Man, I know I only lose, but this time it's going to be different. I'm really going to try to win. And the good side is that I have nothing to lose. But it looks like he has a request. He said, if I win, you're going to demolish the house next to mine and build a pumpkin farm. Is it serious that you want a pumpkin farm? But maybe in the future someone will move here and literally build a house. So I don't know if it makes much sense to demolish this house. But guys, he's staring at me. Okay, I'm going to do this, especially because if I don't, he won't race against me. So now he's coming here to get his car. And guys, his car is really fast. I don't know how he got such a fast car, especially because I'll never have the chance to own a car as fast as this one. Seriously, I really wanted to learn his secret. But guys, meanwhile, I'm following him. I'm coming here to race in this giant city we live in. But this time I have a secret trick that I'm going to use to try to beat the best player of all. I don't know if you noticed, but I improved my car. I'll activate the turbo the moment the race starts. And I'm ready to start this. Guys, it started, and now we're coming up here in the front, but he's already winning. I don't know how he's so fast. Guys, he already reached the end. This is really weird. I'll never be able to beat him because somehow he always ends up winning. But at least, he's a good person. He doesn't laugh at me because there are other players in the city who literally keep mocking me just because I can't move forward in the races. But this player is a little different. But now he picked up this shovel. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to demolish that house. Especially because I made a deal with him. And since I lost the race, I'll have to do what he asked. Now he's going back there. And I swear that one day I'll be better than him. I have to get a better car than his. But there's a problem. He already has the best car of all. So I don't even have a chance to beat him. But now I'm coming up here. I'm literally coming here to do my job in this giant city I live in. Guys, I don't know if my job is going to be very fun or not, and I also don't know if there are people living in that house, but I'm going to have to demolish all of this. Perfect, I just got here. I'm going to start doing my job. But look, this is going to take too long, and it's definitely going to be very hard. I'm going to have to dig all this until I find the soil, and then finally I'll be able to make the Brookhaven plantation, just like this one. And maybe it's going to look really beautiful. But guys, the garage here is opening, and a player just came out. Guys, it looks like this is the owner of this house. He said, why are you demolishing my house? Get out of here now. Look, I don't know what to do. The player from the red house asked me to do this. Now he's looking back here. And guys, he refused to do it. Look, I have to demolish your house, especially because he asked me to do it. And now finally he's coming here. And guys, he's going to solve the problems that are happening here just by talking to this player. So now he's looking here, but he took all this money and gave it to him. And now he turned around and simply let me demolish his house. Man, is it serious that you did this? You gave him money? I simply get nothing. Seriously, I think this is really unfair. I deserved a little money. He said, you lost the race. Now do your part of the contract. And guys, he's right. I really ended up losing this. So he went back there. He's going back to his house. But guys, I swear one day I'm going to be better than you. Even if it takes 1 million years. One day I'm going to get a better car than his and I'm going to win the race. But for now, I'm digging the soil to make the Brookhaven plantation. It's starting to get dark and I still haven't finished this. I'm making the biggest land of all. I'm having a lot of trouble doing this. I'm going to have to destroy all the soil. But now I think it's good enough. Now I have to wait for it to rain so the grass grows here on this land. But my friend just came out of here. I don't know what happened, but he's coming here to talk to me. Look, I'm finally finishing this land and man, I'm really happy. He said, they're taking advantage of you being a noob to make these requests. Man, that's a lie. They asked me this because it's part of the contract. I've already built all this land, and now I'm building another land that will be used for plantations. All this because I lost the races, but now I'm starting to think maybe they agree to race with me because they know I'm going to lose. And it looks like even he agreed with me. Okay, I hadn't stopped to think about it, but it actually makes sense. They accept the races because they know I'm going to lose, and they always ask me to build things. Now he's calling me here. Okay, I'm going to follow him because I want to see what he has to show me. This is my only friend who maybe can help me, because the other players are evil, but he wants me to get in his car. Man, I wanted to understand what you're doing here in Brookhaven, because for no reason he's coming here in the front, and it looks like he's coming to the mechanic. Okay, this is really cool. There are cars here that I'm never going to have in my life. And for some reason, this player is here, and his name is Bob. We are not really good friends, but I wanted to know what he's doing. He said, wait here, I'm going to buy a gift for you. Look, I really like gifts, so you can go back there and spend the whole day buying gifts, because I can spend the whole day waiting here. Really? I want gifts. Guys, I've been waiting here for a long time, and it looks like my friend is negotiating something, but there's a new car back here that wasn't here before. It's a really cool car, but I know I'll never have this in my life, especially because this car is really expensive. And now it's finally dawning. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for my friend. But guys, everything here in the city has changed a lot over the last few years. You can see that now there are several buildings, especially because the best race winners live in the buildings, which I'm sure I'll never be able to reach. But my friend came out of here with this car. Look, it's a really cool car. Congrats on the purchase, but I'm sure this isn't for me. He got here. He said, it's for you, and you're going to win the races now. Wait, this can't be true. I don't believe he's really helping me. This friend of mine is the only person who has tried to help me until today. He got in his car. And guys, I'm going to drive this. I want to see see how fast this car is. Really, it's very good. And now he's getting here, and we're going to race to see which one of us is going to win this. But guys, if he loses, he's going to lose his house because he lives right here. So I have to be very careful not to beat him, especially because he's my friend. And now the race started, so we're coming here in the front, but I'm winning. Guys, I'm winning against him, but I'm not going to finish the race. Actually, I'm going to let him finish it, especially because I can't win against him. If I win against him, he'll automatically lose his house. And now it looks like he's going back to his house. And guys, I'm ready to continue the races. Now I'm going to challenge my enemy, because he's always laughing at me and also mocking me. Now it's time to race against him. I doubt that with this car he's going to end up winning. I'm pressing this button and I'm waiting for him to come here. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for him outside, but he's taking too long. I don't even know if he's in his house. Actually, he's in the bathroom, but I'm going to wait for him because I want to race against him and show him that I'm much better than him. Seriously, I have to win this race soon. Now he just came out of here, and now he's laughing at me. He said, "Where did you buy that car? At the ice cream shop?" Look, he's laughing, but soon he's going to end up losing this race. Now finally I'm ready to beat him, so he got in his car. I'm going to let him go in front, especially because I want him to think he's going to win this. I'm coming here very slowly to make it look like I'm much worse than him, but guys, I'm much better. He just doesn't know yet that I'm better than him. So now finally the race is going to start, and out of nowhere, it started raining. Look, on one hand, this is really good because finally the grass is going to grow here, but this can be really bad for my race. My car can end up slipping and causing an accident, so I have to be very careful. I'm ready to start this race, and now the race started. But guys, he's much slower than me. I ended up winning this, but my car slipped. And guys, I literally almost had an accident. If I had been a little faster, I would have had an accident. And now finally he got here, but he got here way too slow. He lost to me, and now he's really scared because he didn't think he was going to lose this. Look, congrats, you lost to the player you were laughing at. Really, this is impressive. He said, "I'm going to tell my boss, and he's going to beat you." Man, I don't know what you're talking about. And he just went back there. I don't know who his boss is, but I have to keep watching where he's going to understand if this is really going to be a problem. So I'm coming here in my car, and now I'm coming right behind him. And guys, he's coming up here in the front, and I'm not going to stop chasing him. Now he's coming up here in the front, and I'm going to follow him to find out who his boss is. Guys, I'm getting here, but he disappeared. I don't know where he went, but now I'm coming here in the front, and my car is slipping. Guys, I have to stop, but I ended up crashing my car. Man, I crashed my car into the rock, and now my car is completely broken. Look, I can't believe something like this happened to me. My car is completely broken, and now a player that I've never seen before just arrived here in Brookhaven. Man, I don't know how I've never seen him before. He's literally a new person here. He said, "Let's have a race tonight." Wait, this can't be true. This is that player's boss. Now he's coming back here, and tonight there's going to be a race that I'll have to do. And if I refuse to do it, I'm going to be expelled from civilization. Seriously, I don't know what to do because he's the one who gave me this car. He's really confused. But look, I broke this car because I crashed it in the rain. I crashed it right here. He said, "Pay for the repair. If you won the race, you received money." Wait, really? Look, I didn't know that because obviously I've never won a race. So really, this is very new to me. But I'm checking here on my tablet, and man, it really looks like I received money. I received $5,000. Look, thank you so much for telling me that. Now it looks like he's leaving here, but I have 2 missions to do. I'm going to have to take my car to repair, and I also have to build the land, but I'll take my car first, especially because it's much more important. But he left here, and he's coming here to see his land. But guys, I still haven't done this. Look, I know I should have already done it, but unfortunately, I didn't have time to start. And now he's arriving right here, and he noticed that I have this car, but now it's broken. Man, I don't know who I should call to repair my car. He said, "Get out of my way. I liked you when you were poor." Wait, really? I don't know what he meant by that. I really didn't understand why he said that, but he went into his house. This was really very weird. Now I'm calling the mechanic to see if he can pick up my car. Maybe he's the only person who can save this. But guys, surprisingly, he's coming here. Look, this is really good because he has a tow truck that will be able to tow my car. And now he's arriving here. Man, I don't know how you're going to do this, but do your job. He just picked up my car. But guys, I want to come here with him, especially because I want to see how my car is going to look. I hope he can do a good job. Look, I'm really sad about my car because it's the best car I've ever had in my life. I ended up breaking it. I shouldn't have raced in the rain. And now he brought my car right here, and he's going to repair it. Meanwhile, I'm leaving here. I don't know why he asked for a pumpkin plantation specifically, but now I'm digging here. Perfect. I'm finishing this. I'm a great gardener, but I don't know if my car is ready yet. So now I'm coming to modify my Brookhaven avatar. And now that a few hours have passed, I've already got my car back, and I've also finished the plantation that the player asked me to do. I believe I'm ready to do this race. Okay, now I'm getting here in the front to really do the most important race of all. He's already waiting for me here. He's the boss of that player from before who literally kept mocking me. I swear I'm going to beat you. He may have a really cool car, and also an electric car, but what he doesn't have is experience driving the best cars of all. I've already driven this car several times in secret without the owner of this house noticing, so I know what to do to win. And now the race started. But guys, I started behind. Literally, I won this very easily. But guys, my car ended up getting slow, and it's also releasing smoke. Look, this isn't very good because maybe he can beat me if he speeds up a little. But guys, finally I won this. And guys, he arrived 1 second later. He literally almost won. So much that now he got really scared. He didn't expect that I was going to win this. But man, I'm a great driver. I don't know how he didn't realize that I was going to win this. Guys, he got closer. He said, "You're ready to win against the best player of all." Wow, seriously? If he's really saying that, this means I'm really good. So I'm going to start doing the best race of all against the best player of all. Guys, the race isn't going to be normal. It's going to be a race across the whole map. And now he even left here. This race is going to be very special. So now I'm going back to my car. But my car doesn't want to start. Literally, it's not starting. Guys, this isn't very good. The player from before asked me not to use the car's turbo, but I ended up using it and broke the car. But he's sleeping at this time. So I'm going to try to fix this myself to see if I can make my car go back to normal. Now it's literally dawning, and finally my car is going back to normal. My car stopped releasing smoke, which is really good. Now I can finally do this race against the best player of all, but I'm going here in the front very slowly to avoid problems. I can't break my car again, because if I break this car again it can be fatal, because then I'll lose to the player again, and I won't be able to advance houses. But I'm getting here in the front to challenge him to a race. Perfect, I'm getting here. But guys, he was already waiting for me. He was here this whole time. He said, "Let's do a race across the whole map." Okay, I accept to do this. And guys, this is the hardest race of all, but I have a contract to do. If I win this, I'll get your car, your house, and if you win this, you're going to get absolutely everything I have. You're going to get my only car too. You're going to get my only house. I want to see if he accepts to do this. But guys, he's laughing at me, and it looks like he accepted to do this. Now he's going to leave here. He really thinks he's going to win this, but I don't think he's going to win, because I'm really prepared to do this. But my friend is seeing this, and now he got really scared, and it looks like he's coming here to talk to me. I don't know what he has to say, but guys, I'm really ready to win this. He said, "You don't even know the race path." And guys, I really don't know that. Look, it would be really good if you could teach me this. But he grabbed this box, which in this case he delivered to me. But inside this box there's this virtual reality headset. Look, thanks for the gift, but I don't need this. Actually, I need help to do the race. But guys, he's looking around here, and it looks like some things have changed. Now there's a race path here that's literally going to guide me. Man, this is impressive, and it looks like I'm ready to do this. If he wants, he can come here too to watch me racing. So now I'm coming here to start the race. I'm really ready to beat the player. He said, "Why is the car so slow?" Look, it's because I broke this car earlier, and because of that it's really slow. Wait, but what's happening here? For some reason there are two players cheering for me to win. They want everything here to go well. And now the race is going to start. Man, I'm ready to beat you. But he got out of the car, and it looks like my friend is going to take a picture. He ended up taking it here, and the player looked like this. Now I got out of here, but I'm not looking very good. He ended up taking the picture, and I look like this. But I'm coming back here to the car because now the race is going to start. This race is going to be really hard. I didn't even memorize the path very well. I just know that I have to come here in the front and make a lap around the whole map. I'm really lucky that I have the virtual reality headset that shows more or less the path I have to follow. And now it started. Okay, I'm coming here in the front. Guys, I have to activate the turbo. Perfect, I activated it, and now I'm really fast. But he's much faster than me. He's managing to come here in the front. He's really much faster. But guys, I'm going to beat him. And now I finally passed him, but I got here so fast that I couldn't brake and almost crashed. Meanwhile, he managed to make the right turn, and now he's coming here in the front. Guys, I realized that it's no use being very fast. Actually, you have to know how to race. So I'm getting here in the front, and now it's my turn. Guys, I'm going to make the best turn of all. So I'm getting here, and now I made a really good turn. But he's getting here too. Guys, I have to beat him now. So I'm going to have to come back here to the start, but he's really close to me. But guys, I finally ended up winning this. I ended up winning the race, and he crashed into my car. Man, I don't know why you did this. He broke this part of my car, but it looks like his car broke much more. Seriously, he crashed into my car and had much more damage than me. Man, I don't know why he did this, but I ended up winning the race, which is really good. But he left here, and even so he's laughing at me. He said, "Now you don't have my car, and not even your car." So that's why he crashed into my car, because his car is broken, and my car is also completely broken. This player is really weird. Now I took off the headset, and everything went back to normal. Everything is much uglier. Now a few hours have passed. My life has improved a lot. He's coming here to deliver my car that's literally been repaired. Look, thank you so much for the car. Now I'm coming here to get it. I finally have the best car of all. Look, this is really good. I managed to fix his car, and also my old car. Now everything went back to normal, and I'm much better than before. I really have the best car of all. Guys, I'm traveling with my friend, but I'm completely lost. Literally, I don't know where I'm going. I just know that I don't know where I'm going. But guys, now I'm going to turn right here and try to find out where the right road is. But guys, we arrived in a city that's very destroyed. I'm going to get on this road. And guys, actually this is a runway, so I have to get back to the road urgently. Okay, I'm going to stop here to try to understand the map, because everything is very confusing. And now even my friend left here. He said, "Dude, we're lost. I want to go to the beach." So I also want to go to the beach, but I think it's going to be a little harder than normal, because this map is completely wrong. From today on, I'm not going going to follow this map anymore, so much that I threw it away. I'm going to try to find out by myself where the beach is, because I really can't find it. He said, let's ask the people who live in the city for information. Yes, we'll do that. So you go to that place, and I'll come here to the city. And guys, now he's coming here to try to find out some things. Meanwhile, I'm going up here, because I have to figure out more or less where the beach is. But guys, everything here is destroyed. I don't know what happened here, but this city is very destroyed. And look, this is a little weird. Okay, I don't think there are people here. Maybe there's a person in this house. This is the only house that hasn't been destroyed yet, which is impressive. So I'm getting here to talk to the player. I'm pressing this button, but guys, no one is answering me. I think there aren't people inside. I don't know where humans went. So I'm going back here to the van to get my friend, and we'll continue this trip without the help of the players. So I got right here, but guys, I don't know where he went. Okay, I think I'll have to go down here with the van to get him. But guys, it's closed here. I can't go down anymore, so I'll have to go on foot. Perfect. I'm getting here, and it looks like he's here in the pool. Look, this looks like a great pool, but actually it's green. That means this place is radioactive. And dude, we're very lucky because I have a gas mask. Don't ask me why, but literally I have it. So I gave it to my friend, so much that he took it here, and we're both using gas masks. Guys, this is perfect. Now we're safe, and we can breathe this air without problems. I doubt you jump in the pool, because I don't think this is very safe. But guys, it looks like he got scared. Look, I was just joking. But guys, there really is a cave here. Man, this city doesn't look abandoned. There must be someone who lives here, or at least takes care of this place, because it's not abandoned. So now we're coming here to see if we find humans, and also to see more or less the story of this place. This is really cool. It's a giant cave that really has several interesting minerals, but actually there's a human here. Guys, I don't know what he's doing here, but it looks like he's a scientist. He noticed that my friend is here. He said, who are you? I've never seen you before. Wait, I have to explain to him. Look, we're visitors of the city, and we're looking for a giant beach, and maybe he can help us. But he's staring at me. He said, man, just go north, and you'll find the beach, and be careful because the streets aren't safe. I don't know what he meant by that, but look, this isn't very good. If he said that it's because something happened, and maybe this explains why the city isn't safe anymore, this can be a great explanation. But now we have to leave here, especially because there's not much we can do here, but this place is very weird. Guys, I jumped right here, and now I'm going to get in my car. I just know I'm lucky this car still works, and now my friend came here too. With this car we're going very far, and it would be a shame if this car broke down, but luckily this won't happen. So I'm leaving here, and guys, because of the green liquid on the ground, I'm almost sure that someone swam in this radioactive pool. Whoever did this isn't well anymore, because I think it's kind of obvious this isn't healthy. But guys, I'm going to see this plantation, especially because this is really cool. This is very well made. There's someone really taking care of the city, so that this doesn't spoil. If no one was taking care of the city, I'm sure this plantation wouldn't be here. But dude, this isn't the work of just one person. I'm sure it wasn't only the scientist who did all this. For sure there are more people in the city, and we have to be very careful about this. Guys, my friend understood this, but now I'm going back to the van, and now I'm coming up front. But guys, everything here is destroyed. But guys, there's a car coming here. Oh my god, I have to go back here. And guys, my friend has to hide. Get out of the car and hide now. So now he went back into this house. And guys, it's very good that he's hiding here. And look, I need you to crouch. Perfect. He crouched because I don't know if the players are good. I'm going to pretend I'm leaving here so they don't see my friend. But guys, they're really coming after me. Look, this isn't very good. I'm going to stop my car right here. And literally he stopped my car. I can't leave here anymore. He got out of his car aiming this item. Guys, they're really not my friends. They're bad people, and they're not military, especially because their car is totally red. But he lowered this item. He said, you're safe in the city. You can get out of the car without fear. Wait, can I really do this? But man, right up front he's aiming this item at me. Finally he dropped it. So now I believe you. I raised my hands to avoid problems. He said, you can lower your hands, and if you want, take off the gas mask. Everything here is safe. Dude, this isn't safe. I literally saw what was down here. And guys, there's a lot of toxic stuff here. This city obviously isn't safe. But now I'm here in his car, and it looks like they're going to take me up ahead. And guys, my friend didn't come here. But if by any chance they're good people, I'll get my friend so he comes here too. And from what it looks like, they're taking me down here, specifically in this location. I don't know what they're doing here. It looks like he's going up here. But guys, right here there's literally a secret house. Wow, this is really cool. There are several beds, and there's also another player here. But man, I'm hungry. I'm much hungrier than usual. But he went back there, and from what it looks like, he has a fridge that's full of food. Dude, I want some food. Seriously, I really want this. So I'm going to grab this chocolate too. I'll take this other one for my friend. And now I'm eating this. Guys, this is really good. And even he's eating this chocolate. I just didn't understand why the soldier still has this item. But this player is saying something, and now he's just going back to his car. From what it looks like, he's coming up front. But still today I'm going to leave here and continue my trip because I'm going to the beach, and I want to get there still today, or at least tomorrow. He said, you can't leave anymore. You're trapped here with us. I don't know what possibly you're talking about. I just know this doesn't make any sense. And now this player is coming back here. I don't know what he did, but he just came back here. And it looks like the soldier came here too. And now both of them are leaving up front. But since the soldiers aren't here, that means literally I can leave here whenever I want because there aren't people stopping me. I doubt you'll be the player who's going to stop me. So I'm leaving here. I thank you for everything, but I have to get my car back. My car is literally up here, so I'm coming here to get it. Dude, I'm arriving right here, but it looks like my car is completely destroyed. I don't know how my car was completely destroyed, since I didn't crash it at any moment, but I'm coming here to see my car. It's missing a tire, which is this one right here in front. Okay, I grabbed this from the box, and now I'll have to fix it. But man, I see you. I don't know why my friend did this. Literally, you destroyed my car. He said, it wasn't me. The soldiers came here and destroyed it. But why would they do this to me? They have no reason to keep me here in the city. Literally, I'm not going to help them with anything. So this doesn't make any sense. But it's better if you hide again. And I also got this chocolate for you. This is the only food I managed to get. Now he went back here. And guys, I hope he keeps hiding here to really avoid problems. Meanwhile, I'm going to fix my car. Guys, it's really slow, but I'm taking it back here. I don't know where I'm going to leave it. Actually, I'm going to leave this car right here because I'm going to fix it over time. But for now, I have a bigger mission to do, which is to find food to survive. I'm arriving here to talk to the scientist. This place is really weird. You can see that they're building this every day. This looks a lot like a nuclear plant. But now I got right here. I jumped in this part, but I don't know where he is. Actually, he's right here. And guys, there's a green or appearing here. This is really weird because I didn't know there was this here. Now I understood what you're doing here all day. He's trying to get money. He said, help me. I'll help you with anything you need. Dude, I basically just need food because I'm really hungry. And guys, he agreed to help me. But what he doesn't know is that I need double the food to feed my friend who's hiding here. He's been here all this time. And guys, they came here again. They're coming up here. I hope they don't find my friend. If they find my friend, this will be a very big problem. But they're coming up front, and it looks like they noticed that my car is here. Look, this isn't very good, especially because these players are evil. Now he got here again, and he's shooting at my car. Guys, this is really weird. This time I saw you doing this, and now he's going back to his car, but he's going to drive it. And these players are really evil. I have to leave this city urgently. But wait, I'm looking up ahead, and it looks like there's more in this city. It's a much bigger city than I thought, so maybe this is really good to eventually find food. But now I started helping the scientist mine this place. These green ores here are really interesting. Now a few hours have passed, and guys, I can't stand being here anymore. I'm literally tired, and it looks like he also got tired. But now finally he's calling me. Now I'm probably going to get the food. I'm really happy, but I need a lot of food because it's not just me who's going to eat. I'm getting food for me, and also for my friend. So he's coming up front. I wanted to know where he's going, because I really don't know. Now he's coming into this abandoned house, and guys, from what it looks like he lives here. But dude, there's no light here, he said. I cut the power of the house so the soldiers don't invade, but there's light in some places. Wait, this can't be true. Even the scientist knows the soldiers are evil. And now he grabbed this flashlight. Dude, give me this flashlight because it's going to be important. So he gave it to me. Look, thank you. He went back there and his fridge still works. This is impressive. I don't know how he has so much food. So much that he's looking here. But actually he's looking back here. And the scientist is really confused. But for some reason my friend is here. Dude, what are you doing here? I told him to hide, but he couldn't do that. And the soldiers could have found him. He said, I'm really hungry. Please help me. Look, I was already getting food for you. But the scientist grabbed a hamburger and he gave it to my friend. Look, I also want that. So he's going to give it here too. Dude, this is the best food of all. It's really good that we're finally getting food, but I want him to tell me the truth about the city. I want to know why they destroyed my car. Seriously, this is really weird to me. And I know this scientist is good because he helped me, and he also lives here hiding from the soldiers. But he dropped this item, and also he got to the fridge and closed the fridge door. He said, hide now, but he crouched here. Okay, I'm coming here to hide. I'm going to stay behind this couch. This is the best place I can stay. My friend got back here, but dude, I don't know what's happening, especially because this house is completely safe. But actually this car is coming right here. This is terrible. Again, they arrived at this house, and from what it looks like the soldier is coming here to see if there are people here. Maybe someone reported that we're here. So he came inside, and the other soldier stayed back here to see if we're going to escape. Guys, this is terrible. He knows there are people here. I just want to see who's going to be the first person to be found. So he's coming here, and guys, it looks like he got to the bathroom. I'm right here, but he didn't see me. I'm very lucky he didn't see me. Guys, the scientist isn't here anymore. Actually, he's hiding here so the soldier doesn't see him. So he went upstairs. Now he came down again. So the scientist went back there. From what it looks like, he's coming here, and guys, he's going to call his friend because my friend is inside here. But actually, I don't know where my friend is. Guys, he's literally up here. Dude, I don't know how you got up there, but all of us are safe. And now finally it's dawning in Brookhaven, which means there's a chance that maybe they'll stop chasing us. Finally he's leaving here, and the scientist is very well hidden. Literally he left here. And guys, he had to keep moving so they wouldn't see him. Look, you were really smart, but now finally they're leaving here. Finally we're being left in peace, because I can't stand them chasing us here anymore. But now I got up here, and he also got up. Dude, but why don't you escape from here? Seriously, you're one of the few people who are here simply because you want to, especially because you're here. But you can escape. Absolutely nothing stops you from escaping. He said, I'm a scientist. I have to find out what that ore is. Okay, now this makes more sense. My friend just showed up here. Look, you really hid very well, but let's help the scientist mine that ore so he escapes with us. So now the three of us are coming here. We have to help him mine this place, and I'm sure we're going to manage to do this. But this place is really weird. He still didn't explain to me what this is. I just know it looks like a power plant or a nuclear plant, but I'm coming here, and for the first time my friend is seeing this. But he's looking back here. He said, I've seen this 1,000 times while you were missing. I kept watching this place. Okay, I understood. While I was in that hotel, I thought he was hiding. And now there are 2 more players mining here in this place. So I'm getting here to help. Guys, the 3 of us are mining. Even I want to find out what this ore is. Dude, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But now a few hours have passed. And guys, we didn't make progress. I'm tired of being here. So I got tired of doing this. And I think it's time to give up. Especially because you need better equipment. And guys, even he agreed. He said, let's escape this city. Usually at the beach there are boats. That's how we're going to escape. Yes, this is a great idea. But dude, there's a very big problem. We don't have cars to escape from here. The only car we had is completely destroyed. I'm sure there's no way to fix it, but you must have an idea of what to do. And guys, he agreed. Okay, let's follow the scientist again. This time he came right here, and he's observing something up ahead. But guys, right here there's this car. Okay, this car is going to be very important for us, but we have to steal this car. And guys, he agreed. Dude, but I don't have the courage to do this, especially because there are soldiers here in the city. I don't think this is very safe. But guys, it looks like my friend is already coming here. Guys, I can't believe he's doing this, but he's stealing this car. He literally took it and he's coming up front. Dude, this is really impressive. He isn't afraid of anything, and the scientist has to come here too. Perfect. Now you just have to go to the beach. So he's coming here, and now he's coming up front. I hope everything goes right. But guys, this car got here. Look, this doesn't look very good. Now he's coming back here after us to chase us and find out where we're going. You have to speed up this car, otherwise we won't be able to escape them. So now finally he started speeding this up. And guys, there really are boats here, but he flipped this car. But guys, I'm coming here. I have to escape from here now. But my friend is lying here on the ground. I have 2 choices. Either I go on the boat alone, or I carry my friend. But there's a chance I'll be stuck here forever. Guys, I'm coming here to carry him. Perfect. I'm carrying him, and I'm going to take him up front. But guys, they're already coming here. Literally, they're coming here. I have to escape from here now. So I got here, and guys, he's escaping up front. This is very good. Finally, we managed to escape the city, and the 2 stayed behind. The good side is that my friend is fine. Literally, he's better than ever. And now the bad side is that we're going to have to walk very far to escape this city, and finally go to another city that's not as crazy as this one. This is the Brookhaven map, and it's just a normal map. But today I want to modify Brookhaven, making the map much better than before. And for that I'll use Roblox Studio, where I can modify whatever I want. I can destroy things, and also build things. And my friend is going to help me do that. He said, why is someone recording you? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm the only person who's recording. But there's a player back here who's recording me for no reason, and I don't know what he's doing here. So much so that he ran away from here. And this is the weirdest player I've seen today. I don't know why he was recording me, but I'm going to follow him to find out. Especially because today I want to make my Roblox game, and he's still recording me. I don't know if you noticed, but literally I'm right in front of you. So much so that he saw that, and he started running again. Guys, this player is really weird. He's the weirdest player of all. But he's coming to talk to the police officer. He said he's following me. Arrest him. Look, I'm not following you. Actually, you're the one who's following me. But I have to make my Roblox game. In fact, the police officer wants to arrest me. Dude, I didn't do anything wrong. So I'm going to run away from here, especially because I'm innocent. And now that I'm running away from the police, I'm going to make my Roblox game. There's a car just like mine that's right back here. And there's also an ice cream truck that's broken after going over these spikes. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I just know that now I'm going to hide right in this part. And my friend has to open this door. So much so that he finally opened it, and we're hiding here. Now the police officer is passing by here, and I want to see if he's going to notice that I'm at the nuclear plant. But he went straight ahead and didn't notice that I'm here. Really, this is very good indeed. Now I'm protected, and I'm going to start making my Roblox game now that finally I'm at peace. But my friend arrived here, and he said, put a pier in Brookhaven, one that's better than the pier that's in the game. And that's a great idea. For you who don't know, here in the game we have this pier, which is exactly like this. But I want to improve that, so my Roblox game has a better pier. So first I had to remove this pier, and unfortunately that was removed, and I placed this pier here. I don't know if this is better, so I removed it. Okay, I made some modifications, and it actually turned out pretty interesting. My version of Brookhaven is starting to look really cool. And with this pier, you can throw cars in the water, or even get boats here. And that's exactly what I want to do in my Roblox game. So much so that I just placed this boat that unfortunately is underwater. I don't know why that happened. Okay, I got another boat. This one probably works. I'm trying to drive this, but it's very hard. Okay, I'm driving this boat, and it worked. Now finally I'm arriving here in the front, and I placed a real boat. Seriously, this is amazing. I'm going to be able to do several cool things with this boat that I placed in the game. Like for example, I can place a Titanic here in the front, but for some reason my friend is scared. He said, get out of here. Wait, but why do I have to get out of here? I really didn't understand that, but it looks like the police officers noticed that I'm here, and that's not very good. Literally, he's coming here. Okay, I'm prepared to run away from here as soon as he opened this door. Now I just left here, and I'm going to run here in the front because I can't be arrested at all. So I'm coming here, and he's the weirdest police officer of all because he's chasing me literally because of a false report. So I'm arriving here at home, and he's staring at me here, but I want to see if he can help me. In fact, he's laughing at me. Guys, I'm not going to be able to escape from this police officer. He won't stop chasing me. But I had an idea. I'm going to make this jump here, and I'm going to change the color of my car to green. Okay, now I'm placing these plants here to hide myself. I have to place these plants really fast. And like this, it's already good. There's a chance he won't notice that I'm here. So much so that he ended up passing right here in the front and didn't notice that I'm back here. The disguise I made is really good, but it looks like he's coming here in the front, and he's coming towards the spikes. Right here for you who don't know. There are these spikes, and if he passes here, it'll be the end of his car. So much so that he really passed here, and his car is literally broken. Look, congratulations, you broke your car just to keep chasing me. And now I understood how this ice cream truck broke. And finally, I'm at peace, and I'm going to be able to get out of here. But now there are these things on my car, and I think I'm going to keep this on my car, especially because this is going to be a great disguise for us. I'll be able to hide wherever I want. Actually, I had a better idea. To keep making my Roblox game without the police officer arresting me, I'm going to choose these walls on the right, and I'm going to start placing them on my Roblox car. Okay, now this car is totally protected, and I doubt he's going to bother us. Literally, my car turned into a wall, and now I can come to places like this and hide here. And actually, this is a good disguise. Now I placed in my Roblox game this yacht that's simply amazing. This is probably the best yacht I've ever seen in my life. And the best of all is that I can take this boat and literally arrive here in the front to visit this yacht. Seriously, this is really cool. It really looks like I'm rich. But there's one thing that I really want to put in my Roblox game, which is a new island. This is the Brookhaven island. But for you who don't know, I made this Roblox island 1 year ago. So now I'm going to have to remove this, and I'm going to place this island exactly here. I'm going to place this road a little more forward, and this island is almost perfect. Amazingly, it was me who made this. So much so that my old Roblox name is here. But there are more things that I want to put in my Roblox game because I want my game to be perfect. But guys, I'm going to remove these items, and I don't need all this just to protect myself in Brookhaven. He said, put a helicopter on the yacht. And this idea that he had is very good. I'm going to put a helicopter on the yacht so that it really becomes a luxury helicopter. But there's a problem. The police officer is here, and he's shooting here at the car. My God, he broke my Roblox car, and now my car has no 2 tires. Literally, my car is completely broken. This is horrible. But now I'm running away here in the front. Guys, I don't know how I'm going to escape from here, but now he's chasing me on a bicycle. So I'm going to be able to escape from here, but it's very hard because it's very difficult to drive this Roblox car. In fact, it looks like here in the front there's a boat, and he will have to help me escape from here. He's the only person who can help me escape from the police officer. Now I just arrived here, and you have to help me escape from here, and I want to see if he's going to help me. So much so that he agreed to do this. So now I'm going to have to come here inside like this, and my friend arrived here too. Finally, we're safe. But the police officer is already arriving here, and he's going to arrest me at any moment. Actually, finally, he left here with this boat, and we're escaping here in the front, and literally we're safe. Really, we're very far from the city. So much so that now it started raining like this. Literally, I don't know where we are. I just know that I'm really very far away, and I'm going to be able to make my Roblox game. Okay, I got this helicopter, and I want to see if this works, but I don't know if it's possible to turn it on. Actually, I managed to turn it on. This is really different. This helicopter is much more realistic than the helicopter we have in Brookhaven. And now I'm flying like this. This is impressive. This helicopter is much more realistic, and it's also more beautiful than the Brookhaven helicopter. Now I'm arriving here in the front, but it looks like the helicopter is breaking. Look, this started to release smoke. Really, it's very weird. But I'm arriving on top of the nuclear plant, and I'm going to drop the helicopter exactly here. Perfect. I threw this in here, and I literally fell along accidentally. Okay, that wasn't very smart. Now I placed here in the front this rocket that can fly away to space, and this is going to be amazing. I also placed this train that I want to test later. Okay, I placed this thing too and also placed this, because if I have a car like this, I'll be able to go through the train track without problems. Exactly like this. I managed to pass here. In fact, this car can drift. This is impressive, but I want to show you the new island that I placed in the game that's simply amazing. But I'm arriving here in the front drifting. This is impressive. It's something that should exist in the original Brookhaven, but in this version of Brookhaven that I'm making, I'm going to put everything I want to have in the game. So I'm arriving here in the front, and accidentally I got stuck. Guys, this is not very good. My car got stuck, but now I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what they're doing. He has this bow and he's shooting here in the front. And my friend grabbed this gun and he's shooting in the middle of the sea. Look, I don't know what you're doing, but he just arrived here and he said, we're fishing, so you need a fishing rod. But I just realized that we're near some place. There's something here in the front and it looks like a pyramid. Really, this looks very weird. I don't know how you didn't see this. And now he's going to drive this boat. Guys, he's driving this and not even I know where we're going. I just know that he's still fishing. He's trying to hit my camera. But now my friend is arriving here and this player fell in the middle of the water. Dude, you dropped the boat's owner in the middle of the water. So much so that he's literally jumping back here. And I don't think he's very happy. He's aiming this item in the direction of my friend. Guys, I have to carry my friend. Now I teleported, and finally we're safe. But we have to hide here, because I don't know where this police officer is. It looks like he's still looking for me. So we have to stay hidden here while I make my Roblox game. Guys, this is the island that I made, and this is simply perfect. But now I want to make a plane that really flies in Brookhaven. So much so that I'm crouching to avoid problems. So now I just placed this in my Roblox game. I just placed an airport that I made myself. I'm going to put this airport in my game, and you can see that there are real planes that really work. This is my favorite plane, but this plane also works very well. But now I'm going to have to make a modification. I'm going to have to improve the airport that is on this island. I'll probably have to remove this plane so that the planes can land here. Actually, I'm going to leave it because it's really beautiful. I'm sure I'm going to be able to land the plane here, but there are more things that I want to put in my Roblox game. Now I place these two buildings. I'm thinking if I should leave this in my game or not. My friend has to decide that. He said, I think we have bigger problems than that. I don't know what you're talking about, but the police officer is here in the front, and this is horrible because he's coming here. Okay, I'm going to hide back here, and my friend is here too. Now the police officer is entering inside there and didn't notice that I'm back here. Dude, we have to hide in his car, and that way he won't see us. So I hid here, and my friend arrived here too. We're hiding in his car. Guys, he just left my house, and now he's going back in his car. Wait, but there's a problem. His car is now completely bugged. Literally, he can't drive this, especially because we're down here, and my friend just ran away from here. So much so that he just revealed that I'm down here. I think it's kind of obvious that you're hiding there. But now the police officer is aiming this item literally in my direction. For you who don't know, I'm under his car, and now I'm going to jail. Literally, I'm going to jail here, and I don't even know the reason. I just know that now I'm being taken down here, and now he's arriving here at the police station, and he's taking me prisoner inside here. Guys, this is not very cool. Literally, I'm going to jail, and I don't even know the reason I'm going to jail. But I arrived here, and he just closed this cell. Really, I don't know why I'm in jail, and now he's watching so that I don't leave here. But I'm going to keep making my Roblox game, even though I'm stuck here. So much so that I just placed new houses. In my Roblox game, I placed these new houses, but I'm thinking of removing these houses and literally placing real Brookhaven houses. Because these houses are not in Brookhaven, and really don't look like they're from the game. So if I modify this, and put houses that are in Brookhaven, I'm sure it's going to look much more beautiful. And it's also going to look more realistic. So unfortunately, I'm going to remove all these houses. I just got these new houses. I'm going to place this house more to the side, and my Roblox game is getting perfect. These houses literally have a view of the Brookhaven Sea. I would really love to live in these houses, but I still have to improve my Roblox game because obviously it's not ready. I'm going to place some houses here, and I want to place at least 5 houses. Okay, I placed 4 houses, and you can see that this turned out perfect. There are literally 4 houses here. This is starting to look like a real island, especially because it's starting to have houses, and it really looks like a real neighborhood. But there are more things that I want to put in this game. I also don't know if it was right for me to place the houses here. Maybe in the future I can place these houses in another location, like a planned neighborhood. But I think I have to get out of here. But the police officer doesn't want to let me out. Look, I don't know why I was arrested, but I can simply escape from here. Now he got closer, and he's literally laughing at me. He thinks I can't get out of here, but I'm just going to jump up here, and I'm going to escape from here. In fact, my friend is waiting for me, and this is very good. Literally, he was waiting for me, and now he saved me. So much so that he's arriving here in the front, but I'm going to keep making my game, and now finally I'm at peace. He said, I want to enter the game. Literally, I didn't finish my Roblox game because I want to put even more things, but I want him to tell me what he wants me to put in my Roblox game. He himself is going to choose that. Choose something really good. He said, I want cars. Okay, I'm going to put cars in my Roblox game. I already know exactly what I'm going to do. Now I placed in my Roblox game this parking lot. It's located here on this island, and you can see that there are several cars that are really very interesting. In fact, this car has this thing inside. Seriously, my game is perfect. In fact, he already left the game, and he wants to test my Roblox game. So I'm also going to enter my game to see how it turned out. Okay, I'm in my Roblox game. I have a perfect car to see everything that's here in my game. But the car is here in the front, so I'm coming to get this. This car is amazing. Literally, I can drift. So he has to come here too. Now I'm coming back here behind, but I can't get back. The car is very heavy. Perfect. I finally managed to drive this. Now I'm arriving here in the front at the new island, and I want to see if I'm going to be able to pass this part this time. And simply I managed it. So now I'm coming here in the front to the new island. Guys, this island is my favorite island in the game, and I want my friend to see this. He said, this is amazing. You can see that this island is really amazing, and there are several things in my Roblox game. We have here a farm, we have this field to play tennis, and we have a parking lot, and also this totally secret house. Now I'm arriving here at the airport, so I pass right in this part, and I'm simply arriving here drifting. Perfect. I just arrived at the airport, and now I'm coming inside. The best of all is that everything here works, and now I just got this plane, and I'm coming here in the front, but I don't know if if I'm going to be able to fly away. So much so that finally I managed to fly away, and now I'm arriving here on the island to visit and see if I can land the plane there. I'm starting to land the plane, but this is going to be very hard. Finally, I just arrived here, but I ended up crashing the plane here, and that literally was horrible. But it turned out that everything worked here. So now I want to test the rocket that exists in Brookhaven. So much so that I'm going up here like this, and I'm in this rocket, and I'm going to fly away. Seriously, this really works, and everything here is amazing. Now we're literally flying to the moon, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there. In fact, there's a player on top of the rocket, but I don't know how he got there. This is the normal Brookhaven. You can play Brookhaven whether you're a boy or a girl, but I want to make a secret version of the game just for boys. You'll only be able to join my game if you're a boy, and later I'll make the girls Brookhaven, but I'll have to ask all the players in the city what they want in the boys Brookhaven. So I'm coming here to ask my friend, because he lives right in this house, and he must have some cool idea, but he stopped washing the dishes. And he said, now I'm a businessman, I'm not the same person as before, and I think he's the same person as before, especially because the face didn't change, and you can tell he's that same player as before. Guys, he changed his face, and now he's really unrecognizable, but you can see that his hair is basically my friend's hair, so I can still recognize that he's my friend. So much so that he also changed this, but you can tell you're my friend because your character looks like this. But now he changed characters, he practically became a new person. He really changed completely. Now he went back to his normal avatar, but what he did was really weird. He said, if I have a boat but I change all its parts, is it still the same boat as before? Look, I'm going to ignore what you said, and I'm going on the mission to make the boys Brookhaven. I'm coming to talk to this player to see what he wants me to put in my game, and it looks like he's washing his hands. Now he just got here, and he said, I want blue trees, and also blue grass. Wait, you want blue grass? Look, but that's going to look really weird because grass should be green. And if I make it blue, it's going to look really ugly. I'm sure it's going to look really weird. He said, test it and see if it really looks ugly. Okay, I'm going to test it, and for that I'll choose this Brookhaven grass, and I'll have to make it blue. Perfect, now it's blue. Look, this didn't look very nice. Actually, this is the worst grass of all. I don't know how he thought this would look good, but the blue trees might actually be really interesting, especially because this is the boys Brookhaven. So all the trees are going to be blue. I made everything blue like this, but I'm still modifying it. I'm changing the color of all the possible trees. Guys, I finished this, and it actually turned out really nice. You can see that several trees are blue, and everything here looks very beautiful. And now I need to add more things to my game. But the grass turned out simply horrible, and for some reason he banned me. Literally, I was banned just because I didn't put the grass he wanted. This was really weird. But now he came here to pick me up, so I got in the car, and I don't know if I'm going to get revenge on him. But there's something I really want to know. I wanted to understand why all the houses are the same. Everyone has this white house, except the person who lives in this house. So my friend will have to visit this player so we can find out the truth about this house. The person who lives in this house is very different. So I'm getting here, and he has to tell me what he wants in my game. So he got right here, but this is the mayor of the city. He's the only one who has a different house from the rest of the city. Look, don't you think it's unfair that everyone has normal houses, and you're the only one who has a different house? But he just disagreed. Okay, this is really weird, but I want you to tell me what you want in the boys Brookhaven. I'm making a Brookhaven where only boys can join. So he got closer, and he said, I want a presidential house and blue streets. Okay, a presidential house is a great choice, but blue streets are really weird. He wants me to change the color of the roads to blue, and I don't know why players always make such weird choices, but I'm going to do it. I changed the color of the roads to blue. This isn't nice at all. This is the ugliest thing of all. I'm trying to choose a nice color up here, but there's no blue color that looks good here. Not even like this. But I'm going to remove this, especially because I want the boys Brookhaven to look nice too. And now I'll have to place the presidential house that he asked for. I'm going to remove this subway, and I'm going to put this presidential house right here. But this house isn't very nice. Okay, I'll leave this house right here, and I can change its color to blue, and then it would look like this. But I don't know if this looks very nice, so for now I'll leave it this way. I'm changing the color of the blocks, and now we have the presidential house that actually looks really nice. This is the house of the President of the United States, and it will officially be the house of this president, who's actually the mayor. He said, now get a blue limousine just for me, and also a gold bar. Look, I think you're asking for too much. But he got angry, and literally grabbed this item. I don't know what you're doing. I placed the house he wanted, and even so he's really mad. But guys, I'd better get out of here. And actually, my friend has to save me. Now he finally saved me, and we're coming here to the front, and we crashed into the police car, which actually wasn't even destroyed. So much so that he's looking back here, and I don't know how my friend did that. He hit the police car that didn't even move. But I'm coming to talk to him, and he has to tell me what he wants in the Brookhaven I'm making that's only for boys. Only boys can join my game, and he has to ask for something. But there's a really big problem. This player is coming here literally in my direction to fight me. So the police officer has to save us. But the police officer is aiming this item at the mayor. Now he dropped it. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but the mayor is really crazy. He's mad at me just because I didn't put a blue limousine in my game. This is really all very weird. He said, I don't want to have a house like all the other players anymore. And it looks like the mayor agreed with this. And now one of the houses in the neighborhood was modified. This house was just built, and apparently it's the police officer's house. He managed to ask for a modified house in a neighborhood where there are only identical houses. This is really a victory. But now he's looking here, and he said, I want blue cars, and also a blue sky. But the sky is already blue. I don't know if he noticed that, but he's looking here, and he ended up disagreeing. He said, the sky is red. No, the sky is blue. The mayor said, it's orange for me. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about. I just know I'm going to leave here. I think it's better if we leave here, especially because these players are really crazy. I don't know what they're talking about. But my friend is coming back here behind, and I don't really know where he's going, but he's arriving here in the front, exactly at the hotel, and there's a person living here. I hadn't noticed that, but there's a person living here, and my friend almost crashed his car. He's going to wait for me out here. Meanwhile, I got here, and I'm waiting for the player to open this door. I don't know who lives inside. Actually, it's my friend who lives here. Look, congratulations. You got a really nice house. He escaped from the crazy mayor, but I want him to tell me one thing he wants in the boys' Brookhaven. But now he's really confused, so I'm going to let him think here. Meanwhile, I'm going to place some things in my Roblox game that the police officer asked for. We already have the president's house, which will literally be my house. But now I'm also going to place blue cars here. So I got this car, which will be my friend's car. I also got this car that will be mine, and one of the cars ended up disappearing. Unfortunately, I'll have to delete this car, and now I got this car. I'm going to choose a color for this car, and now this looks much nicer. But later I'll have to place more cars, and this is my friend's car, which doesn't even work properly. Perfect, this is working, and for some reason this is really fast. This car is strangely fast, especially because it shouldn't be that fast. Guys, I regretted giving this car to my friend. Actually, I should have this car, because this is the fastest car of all. So I'm coming to test this car. And this one isn't as fast as it looks. Actually, it's really slow. Okay, I regretted getting this car, and now it looks like he's even laughing at me. Look, this isn't very nice, but I'll change my car later. But first, I want to see what this friend of mine wants me to put in my game. I hope he thinks of something innovative. He said, place a giant blue toilet. Look, I'm not going to place a giant blue toilet in my game. That's the weirdest thing anyone has ever asked me. Perfect, I just placed a giant blue toilet in my game, and it actually didn't look that bad. This is a tribute to my friend, who's a big fan of toilets. But I want to see what else he wants me to put in my game. He said, now place another giant blue toilet. Man, I'm not going to put that in my game. Okay, I placed another giant blue toilet in my game, and I don't know why he wants so many toilets. He said, now place another giant blue toilet. But this time I'm not going to do it. Actually, I'm going to leave here, because the requests he's making are just too weird. So now I'm going to get in this car, and my friend came here too. Now I think I'm going to make my game myself, because everything he's asking for is really strange. Everything that player asked for doesn't make sense. I'm seriously thinking about removing the toilets, but I have to ask more players what they want in my Roblox game. Actually, the police officer is here, and I don't know why he's here, but he's probably standing here because his car is broken. His car can't move in the game anymore, so I'm going to fix this. Now I'm working on the car, and my friend crashed into it. Guys, I don't know what my friend is doing. I just know he's destroying this car even more, and I don't know why he's doing this. Now the police officer went there, and he's moving his car, which means his car works. So he's coming here in the front to arrest this friend, and now he's aiming this item. He's shooting here, and this totally broke my friend's car, who's now trying to escape from here. But it looks like it's really hard for him. I don't know why all this happened, but he's coming here to pick me up. Look, I'm going to get in your car that's totally destroyed, and I'll have to keep making my Roblox game. But his car is even on fire, and even so he can come here to the front. I don't know how this car still runs, because it's really destroyed. So now I'm going to keep making my Roblox game. I'm going to put in my game a giant slide, but in my game there's no water. So much so that I just placed water in my game, and I'm going to make it completely blue, since it's the boys' Brookhaven. Now I'm changing this, and the water is really blue. And now I place something that all the boys want in Brookhaven, which is basically a giant slide. You can see this is much bigger than it looks. If I take this car of mine, I can literally go down here on the biggest slide of all. But it's going to be really hard to go down here, especially because this is very far. You can see that now I'm going down here, and I just fell on the mountain at maximum speed. So much so that I went really far on the map, and I went really far away. This is the biggest slide of all. You can see this is right here, and it's going to be really hard to get up there. So I place this button here, and if I touch it I'll be teleported, and I'll be able to fall down here at maximum speed. And I want to see what else my friend wants in my game. It's just him asking for something, and I'll put it in my Roblox game. But there's a really big problem. Now this police officer is coming here, and it's better to run away before it's too late. So I'm coming here to the front, because the police officer is chasing me. Literally, he's getting here really fast, and he's coming much faster than he should, especially because he's already arriving here. He wants revenge for everything that happened, and even being on a bike, he's managing to chase us. Guys, it's really hard to escape from this police officer. I just know that now it's time to run from him. He's getting here, so I'm going to run back here as soon as he gets here. Perfect, I just ran away, and he won't be able to chase me. So I'm coming here in this direction, and we finally managed to escape from here. I'm going to keep making my Roblox game, and I accidentally flipped this car. Look, it's better to get out of here, because there's no way to fix this car anymore, and even he ended up leaving here. This is literally the end of your car. But this is good, because now I'll be able to make my game. And in my game now there's this other slide, which is a little different from the previous one. So much so that if if I get to this red portal, I'll be teleported to the best slide of all. Now I'm going down here. This is really cool. I'm being taken down here, and I just got thrown here literally in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I don't know if this is very safe. I literally fell in the subway, and this looks pretty safe, so I'm going to leave this in the boys' Brookhaven. I want to know what else I should put in my game. I also wanted to know how he fixed his car. He said, place more blue cars. You forgot that. Now I just got this car, which is actually a really good car for me. So I'm going to change its color, and now it just became my car. But I have to put more things in my game. I placed this blue house. This is the boys' house, and I also placed a bluer sky. It's really much better than before. Now I placed my house here. Literally, this will be my house. And my game is almost ready, but I'm going to drive this car because I want to see if it was really fixed or not. Guys, I don't know how he fixed this, because this car was totally destroyed, and suddenly it's new. But now I accidentally flipped the car. Okay, this isn't very good. Again, I destroyed my friend's car, and he just left here. But this time I'm going to keep watching, and I want to see how he's going to fix this. Look, I'm not going to stop looking at this car, especially because I really want to know how he fixed this. But suddenly his car went back to normal. I couldn't see what he did. Again, this was a mystery, and he doesn't want to tell me what he did. So much so that he even disagreed. And he said, let's play your game. Okay, let's go. Now he just left Brookhaven to test my Roblox game. Now I'm in my game, and my friend is here too. I want him to see everything that's here. But here we have this very different portal, and also this other portal. I want to see which portal he's going to choose. But guys, he's coming to this portal, which is simply the biggest slide of all. And now he came here. He's on that slide up there. I don't know if I can see him from here, but I'm seeing him. Literally, he's right in that part. And now you can see that he's going down here at maximum speed. Guys, he's going down here really fast, and he just disappeared. I don't know where he ended up, but I'm coming here too. And I'm going to go down here with this friend of mine. Now he just jumped down here, so we're going down here. He's coming up here too, but this is really different. Now I just got here in the water, but I was thrown really far away, along with this friend of mine, who also ended up getting here. This was really cool, but he disappeared. Okay, I teleported him here, and he said, this is the biggest slide of all. Look, I agree. This slide is simply huge. But now let's get the car, because I got a car just for him back here. I'm going to get this car of mine, and now he has to get his car. But my car is really fast. So much so that my friend is coming here, and his car is also really fast, especially because his car has turbo. I don't know how his car has that, but I'm arriving here at my house. I literally got a house just for me, which is right here on the beach. Actually, this car is so fast that I can't control it properly. Now I'm coming here on the right, and I'm coming here to visit my house. Now I'm going to arrive right here, and I just got to my Brookhaven house, which is in the middle of the beach. This house is simply really cool. I don't know why, but I'm moving here like this. I'm literally managing to drift. Actually, this game I made turned out perfect. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.